Check, check, check. Oh! Come on. I just woke up the puppy. All right, all right. Let's go! Mavs go in to OKC, proving once again to be such a tough, mentally tough team. Not only just physically tough, but absolutely mentally tough as they go into OKC's roarious, just raucous crowd and shut them up with a 12-point win, 104-92, holding this team with one of the very best offenses in the league to 92 points. That, my friends, is defense. Defense. Let's not bury the lead. The Luka game. The long-expected Luka game. Now, it wasn't some 40-point trip dub or anything like that, but your boy was out there having fun. He was out there making passes, making buckets, taking shots, talking to fans, barking at everybody, but not sucked into the blame game, right? Not sucked in to that whining for a call every 30 seconds, right? Never getting, not that I saw tonight, getting lost or getting left behind on defense because he was too busy complaining. And he admitted as much in the post-game interview. He said, sometimes I have to just remember this is the game I love. And it said something about playing with joy and, happiness, things like that. So, man, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Man, I'm feeling good. This one was a stress reliever tonight. This one was a confirm your faith in the good guys tonight, right? Sometimes the good guys can win. The Mavs, let me see the final tally, because I hate being that guy, right? But in the fourth quarter, the Mavs started equaling up the foul calls. For a while there, the Mavs have been called for twice as many foul calls as the Thunder had, but then they're intentionally fouling there at the end to hack a game, right? And D-Live once again steps up. But this game is the defense, right? This game is the defense, Luka, and some timely shot making from guys like Derek Jones Jr. and some timely shot making from PJ. Once again, another really shockingly minimal performance from Kyrie Irving. It's almost like Kyrie Irving says, hey, you think I should take more shots? More than 11 shots? I'll take exactly 11 shots. This is the second game in a row where Kyrie has taken 11 shots from the field. Maybe it's for a different stream. Maybe tonight's stream is just to celebrate. I got all kinds of thoughts. I got all kinds of opinions on Kyrie. But tonight it's to celebrate. Tonight is to say we can win it in Game 6 on our home floor in front of the AAC Mavs fans for life. Maybe in this game they'll actually put on the shirt. Maybe they've given up on the shirts and they're just going to go towels all the time now. I don't know. But we get a chance to close this thing out. You know what color we all will be wearing. You know we're wearing black because you wear black to what? Not a wedding. You wear black to a funeral to show respect for the dead. And that's what we're going to be doing, Mavs fans. We are wearing black to Game 6. And so, listen, I want you wearing your black tees. I want you wearing your black hoodie. I want you wearing your black hat. Whatever you got that says Mavs on it, it's black. You wear that. If not, you just got to deck yourself out all in that color, right? We got to unify, support our guys as we wear black to the funeral. What's up, hella good? Mavs in 6 black unis because we're showing a little bit of honor to our soon-to-be dead opponent. Let's not move on too quick, right? Let's talk about this game tonight. Let's talk about this game where the defense was just incredible. The defense was incredible. I'm looking at these stats right here for the first time here. OKC held to under 43% from the field. One of the best offensive executing teams in the whole league. This is true during the playoffs too. They've been solid executing. We hold them to under 43% from the field and 25% from 3. Guys, this is 2 games in a row where we have crushed them and suffocated them defensively. The fact that they won last game is just mind-boggling. It's just crazy. It's just kooky. Just absolutely nuts. Just absolutely nuts. But the Mavs came out shooting almost 53%, 52.6% from the field. That is, you gotta win. You gotta win. You gotta win. And look, 77% from free throw tonight. They're making their free throws like an NBA team should. For the playoffs, the Mavs coming into tonight were shooting 69% from free throw. Now, I know there's a lot of Gafford and D-Live misses in there, but just as a team, shooting under 70% is unconscionable. Like, it's just insane. It's like a war crime or something. Under 70% for a team that's winning a first round and pushing in the second. Like, that's crazy. And they shot 40% from 3 tonight. Man, just an absolute showing from the good guys tonight. What kept OKC in the game? Well, how about the turnover battle where OKC only gave us 6 and we were like, oh, cool, you want 14? Here's 14 turnovers, so that's not great. Absolutely dominated them in the rebound game by 13, 46-33. Beat them pretty good in the assist game, 27-20. Beat them in the block game. Do you remember like a few nights ago where, 2 games ago, where the Mavs just kept driving into Chet again and again and again and again, and they had like 9 or 11 blocks to our, very small number? Look, it's like we're starting to figure out. We're slow, but we're figuring it out, right? We're not fast thinkers, but eventually we figure things out over here in Big D. So we're not driving the ball in to Chet anymore. I saw Gafford in particular like being much more patient, working around Chet's verticality because that guy is tall, right? And he's got long arms. But he's not strong. I mean, he's strong for a 210-pound, 7'1" man, but he's not strong for an NBA big. And our guys are strong, right? Gafford is strong. And D-Live is getting there. D-Live is getting strong, right? He's got all the measurables that we need, right? So tonight we win in blocks 5-2. The defensive rebounds there, 37-25. Offensive rebounds, 9-8. So basically a push. Points off of turnovers. Look at that. They just clobbered us. Absolutely clobbered us pushing the ball. And they beat us in pace on the season, so they are a higher pace team than we are. But that's embarrassing, 17-9. 48-44 points in the paint. Glad we're winning that again. Fast break points, 10-8, Mavs favor. Second chance points, the Mavs are always going to be high on this because we are a scrappy team that never gives up on a play. You remember years ago under Carlisle where the Mavs never got any offensive rebounds because like their strategy was to get back on defense. This team is scrapping and fighting and clawing for any potential loose ball, right? And so they grab a bunch, right? They're grabbing those second chance points, those second chance opportunities, 12-5, and then steals. The Thunder get us 8-5, so they beat us by 3 in steals. So what is it? So in blocks, the stocks, if it were, was 10-10. So even there when it comes to blocks and steals on the night. But let's move on. Let's talk about the Slovenian MVP, the Slovenian superstar, our 25-year-old, 7 months younger than SGA, by the way, our superstar, our MVP. Luka Doncic had himself a game tonight. Had himself a game. Look at that. In 41 minutes, 31 points on only 22 shots, 12 of 22 from the field. 5 for 11 from 3. 5 for 11 from 3, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. So not a 40-point trip dub, but how about a 31-point trip dub and a plus 13 on the night, just for the heck of it, right? Man, no steals, one block. That one block was big because it came off of a block that the Thunder got. They were racing back on fast break, and Luka blocked. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't SGA, but Luka got a big block in transition there in the fourth. And just the game we've been needing from our superstar, right? Just the game we've been needing. Woo! Luka looks so good. Looks so spry. Look quick. Still, he still got the sprained knee, but man, it looks better. And it's looked better the last couple nights. And tonight, the shot came around. Tonight, he was hitting his shots in much more fluid motion, right? He was hitting some of those threes. He was just looking more confident, moving laterally. Like, I don't know that this knee can get better, but if tonight is any testament to it, like, it's getting better. Now, he says it's still a problem, right? He says it's still a problem. But what's up, TGK? My guy, thanks for jumping in. What'd you think, TGK? What was the standout for you tonight? Let me know. TGK, what was the standout for you tonight? I'm talking Luka right now. It's so awesome to see him look more like himself. Now, this didn't look like Luka A++ Luka, but this looked like A Luka, right? Grade of A Luka tonight. And we get that with this defense. We are going to absolutely suffocate people, and we'll have enough offense to make up for it. When Luka's hitting shots like this, then it opens things up for PJ. It opens things up for D Live on that lob opportunity. It opens things up for DJJ to get the open threes and to have lanes to drive in. THK says they did some of the things I wanted them to make adjustments on. Like what? Let me know. So proud of Kyrie's screens for Luka. Yeah, he absorbed that one dort where he tried to truck him, and they actually called it. It was so obvious they couldn't have avoided the call, but that's awesome. Yeah, Luka is Wolverine right now. The healing factor's kicking in, my boy. The healing factor's kicking in. We did a better job making the offense easier for Luka. Absolutely. Getting him in positions where he's not just isolated at the top of the key, right? Trying to get him in movement, trying to get him a little lower on the floor. That's so good. Good point. Great points, TGK. So after Luka, who are we going to talk about? Kyrie? Nope. We're going to talk about this gentleman right here who's been playing lethal defense all season, carrying it into the playoffs, often taking the toughest assignment, and here he's given us 19 points and a lot of ones. 19 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Now, he's normally going to give you more than that for sure. But tonight he was 3 for 5 from 3, and when you can get that, you just say, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Derek Jones Jr. Like if he's going to give you that, you gotta capitalize. You gotta win. He didn't give you a ton as far as the box score, but he's playing that scrappy defense. He's driving guys crazy as he defends them. His length is bothering guys. But tonight the shot was falling. 7 for 9 from the field, 3 of 9 for 3. And I want to tip the cap to Derek Jones Jr., a guy I just absolutely love. Yeah, from 7 turnovers to only 3. That makes a world of difference. 4 extra possessions, right? Luka was so sloppy last game. He just looked like night and day different player. Absolutely. Hello Good says, I feel like Luka watched Joker last night, Jokic, and realized this is why he's not the MVP. And maybe he reacted, right? He reacted. He came out looking like Luka. He just looked like Luka. Let's not overhype tonight's game. I mean, my heart's beating for it too. I'm thankful for it too. But he just looked like Luka. Like, is there any reason we shouldn't expect him to look like this moving forward? As long as there are no cheap shots on the knee, right? As long, like, he just looked like Luka. This, like I said, this isn't the most insane supernova Luka. He wasn't going Super Saiyan Luka. This is just Luka, right? This is just our guy. And he looked like himself tonight. And DJJ carried more than his share of the offensive burden. Who's next, Kyrie? Nope. PJ Washington, man, just becoming a playoff performer? Just becoming a guy you can rely on in the playoffs to do good things, to play aggressive and physical defense. He's proven to me, and I'm sure to you by now, he is backing down from no one. Like Derrick Jones Jr. said, I fear no man. I think both of these two dogs, they prove that every time they step on the court. We are not afraid of you. Put us on the most lethal scores in the league, and we are ready to step up. We are ready for the assignment. I love watching those two guys defend. PJ tonight hits 2 big threes, 2 for 7. Not awesome percentage-wise, but when it counted, he was making them. A plus 11 on the night. 4 assists, 1 steal. He normally gets a block or 2. He didn't tonight, but 10 points, 10 rebounds. Yes. Thank you so much, Derek. Thank you so much, PJ, for coming to play. He didn't give us, some 29 points or 24 points or something like he's been giving us over the previous 3 games. But tonight he played a solid game, and I wanted to recognize that. You know who else played a really solid game? You see it. You see it, right? And I don't mean the stats. I mean you see the vision. You see this kid, this young man. Like, I made this on TGK's stream last night, this comment, but like these reps Derek Lively II is getting right now as a 20-year-old means he is stepping into next season as a proven playoff veteran. He is stepping on the court next season as a guy who has only progress ahead of him, right? Everything's uphill from here, or everything's upward from here, right? He's just going to get better and better and better and better. And he already at 20, and he's a young 20. At 20 years old, he already impacts the defensive side of the floor so much. I don't think he got a lot of blocks. Just, 1 block tonight. I think they could have credited him with more than that. But, man, how many blocks did he impact? How many times do guys just not want to go into him because they know what a smart defender he has already proven himself to be? Like, guys don't want to go at him. Guys don't want to try him. Like, this guy is going to be a defensive presence in the league. I saw a tweet. I don't remember. It was probably one of the big accounts, but like someone put it out there and said like Wemby, Chet, and D-Live all in the same draft. Imagine the defensive potential right there from those 3. Like those 3 are going to be driving offensive crazy for the next 15 plus years. I mean, it's just nuts. Yeah, we got to bring DJJ back next season if we can. That look good. Yeah, and I think he wants to be back, right? That was the word. Of course he's going to say that, but that was the word online today. PJ and DJ throw out that Matrix Stevenson energy. They do, man. They're totally switchable. They're like, I got your guy, you got my guy, cool. And then we'll just switch back and forth as much as they want to try it and wear themselves out. We're good. I just love it, right? Is Lively a top 5 all-time Mavs center? That is a conversation for a stream right there. That is an interesting conversation. Off the top of my head, I would say no, but he's dang close. And maybe the answer is yes. He might be like at 4 or 5, right? He really might. I just love watching this kid defend. I love the chemistry he has with Luka. It's just so awesome. And Luka gets a lot of credit for that. But Derek Lively deserves plenty as well. That he knows how to get himself in the spots, right? That he knows how to just get up there and grab that ball. Man, he's just ridiculous at it. Like, I know it seems like, well, it's an easy play. Dude, the timing he has with Luka is just absolutely awesome. And tonight, in 23 minutes, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, one steal, and a block, a plus 22. I'd be shocked if that wasn't the best plus minus for the Mavs. Yeah, it is. Easily. The next closest is Luka with a plus 13. Yeah. So a plus 22 which single game plus minus, yeah. Not a really, you can't bank a lot on that stat. All it just means is when D-Live was on the floor tonight, the Mavs were kicking butt. That's what it means. When D-Live was on the floor tonight, the Mavs were absolutely dominating the Thunder. Okay, you're hella good ones to have that conversation. Work it out in the comments if you want. That's great. We're gonna move on. All right, who's next? Well, Kyrie Irving, 5 for 11, very efficient. 2 for 2 from 3. That's awesome. No free throws. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, plus 12. I don't understand why he's only getting up 11 looks. I understand that he's trying to facilitate, but I mean, only 4 assists. I just don't like the trend. I don't even mean it as a criticism so much of Kyrie. I just don't like the trend. I want my man getting up 20 looks. 17, whatever it needs to be, right? 11 doesn't just feel low. It is low. Now, the defense is so dominant right now, right? The defense is so dominant that we're getting by. I mean, we beat the Thunder by 12 tonight, and they only scored 92. So the defense is allowing Kyrie to do this. And defense, by the way, Kyrie's contributing to the defense. Now, he's not the main reason, but he's contributing. But I need him to get up more than 11 looks. Yeah, KP was definitely a center. Yeah, he's absolutely a center. And by the way, I might put Derek Lively ahead of KP. I just think KP's pretty overrated. I know the stats and the analytics will tell you KP's a better player, but let me just say it this way. I like Derek Lively much more than I like KP. I know that's not the question. I just like Derek Lively a lot more. So Kyrie tonight, just once again, a very steady performance, but I want him, if this is the right way to say it, I want him being a little more selfish because the team is going to need him to be more selfish. Now, maybe he's saying to himself, I'm saving it for the next round. This is my not sure face. I don't know what to do with the hands. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe he's saving it. I don't think he's saving it because he knows you need every win. I need him to get more looks. I'm so happy with the win, but I need Kyrie to get more looks because a look from Kyrie is better than a look from just about anyone else, right? Kyrie shot efficiency and only had 1 turnover. The volume wasn't there, but he didn't hurt us. He definitely didn't hurt us. Once again, that's because of the defense. That's because Luka was rolling. Derrick Jones Jr. was replacing somewhat the Kyrie production. They kind of swapped, right? So as long as we're banking on one of our support players replacing a big chunk of Kyrie's stats, okay. I just don't want to bank on that. I want to bank on my 2 superstars. What's up, William? William says, I think the Mavs need to find ways to run plays for Kyrie. It seems like we give him the ball and just expect him to create a shot. That's a really fair observation. We just kind of give him the ball and go, be Kyrie. Go for it. Be Kyrie. And now he can do it. He's proven his whole career that he can do it. He's pretty much like he and Luka are 2 of those guys who you can just kind of say, do it, and they usually can. As a matter of fact, just showing some respect, I think SGA is probably one of those guys too. You just give him the ball and he's like, okay, I got it. As long as they're not hard double teaming me, I got it. But yeah, Kyrie Irving can still do it. Your point is well taken though, William. I would love to see some plays designed for him to spring him free. The problem here is this. You guys tell me if you disagree. Unless we're coming out of a timeout, it's like they don't run set plays very often. The offense is just moving. The offense just does what it does, and it's not designed to get Kyrie a bucket very often. Coming out of timeouts, we do see those plays, right? We see they clearly had a play in mind. But far too often, Kyrie's just going to be left up at the top, and it's going to be left to create it himself. So let's look at the Thunder. I need more from Kyrie. I love the guy. I believe in him. That's why I want more from him, because I know who he is, just like you do. We know who he is. He's Kyrie freaking Irving. All right, Shai Gilgeous tonight in 42 minutes, 30 points. It doesn't say here. Let me see real quick. Shai shot 12 of 22, so really efficient, and then 2 for 4 from 3. So a really nice offensive night for Shai. Probably needed to take more looks than 22, seeing as how efficient he was. 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and only 1 block. Oh, he didn't get 5 blocks tonight. J Dub, excuse me, Jalen Williams, J Dub, that next one, he's been a letdown. The Mavs have been clamping him. The Mavs have been shutting him down. I don't even know what his high scoring game is, but this is a guy who averaged 18, 19, 20 points in the regular season. And the Mavs are holding him to 12 points in a really important home game for the Thunder. Like, that's when you expect the guys to go off. Dort, 12 points. Giddey, 11 points. I didn't realize he had so much. Chet kind of came back down to earth, 13. He had a really nice game 4 tonight, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Tonight, Chet was 5 for 11, only 1 for 5 from 3. He came into this second round shooting very poorly from 3. He was a very poor 3-point shooter against the Pelicans, and he's for the most part, he's continued that. Only 1 for 5 tonight from 3. That is a great sign that maybe we can cheat off of him. And Isaiah Joe is just Isaiah Joe. Whew. All right. So I asked some of you guys, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Let's see what people are saying, huh? Let's see what our fellow Mavs fans are saying tonight. All right, so good. There was a whole lot of angry posts last night. I'm expecting some joy. Not sure why THJ is getting minutes over Exum or Hardy. Yeah, absolutely. Not sure why THJ is getting minutes. You could have put a period, Blake, and I'd have been like, agree, hard agree. Yeah, but tonight he just so clearly didn't have it and was hurting us, and just like, my gosh, I'm ready for him not to be on my team. Underdog, my guy, what's up? Finish him. Well, in game 6, I expect you to be in black. Heck yeah. KG. Oh, these are like 3 of my favorite follows right here. Blake, Underdog, KG, heck yeah. Feeling good. Ready to finish. Absolutely. Pause. Absolutely. The JRs. Yes, that picture says it all. Kyrie and Luka smiling, happy. Headband Luka. I could use Headband Luka coming back. I like the Headband Luka. Elo says, best Luka game of the whole playoffs, not just this series. Agree. Yeah. This is the most Luka-like that Luka has looked like. This is the most he's looked like himself. And he looked good, right? He looked springy. Maybe not 100%, but way better than he's been looking in the playoffs. CJK, game 4, even more annoying in retrospect. Facts. Just make your free throws and the series is over. I'm not going to let myself get down. But it's true. Just make your free throws like a high school team should, and the series is over. But we're celebrating tonight. CJK. At least they didn't let the wheels fall off, I'm assuming you mean. Please win it in game 6. Heck yeah. Marks, I'm assuming. Mark. Trust and believe. Heck yeah, absolutely. Dwight, whoop, whoop, absolutely. Absolutely from Michael and Dwight there. Mayor saying feeling bipolar. Well, these Mavs will have you feeling that way. Kid Muse back up. Game 5, Luka won't be stopped. Heck yes. PWD, what's up? That's our Mavs. We got their number. That did look like our Mavs. This tonight was the Mavs of the last 20 games of the regular season, right? It was that clamp you, suffocate you, beat you up defense, and Luka Doncic. Souza says Mavs in 6. I like what you're thinking. Kid Muse, heck yeah. All right. All righty. So we are feeling good. What was the NBA score tonight in the other game? I think it was an absolute butt kicking, right? Yeah. So the Celtics just totally torched the Cavs. The Cavs bow out as playoff losers. Mitchell didn't play, right? I didn't look, but I kind of don't care right now either. Mavs win. Coming back to Big D. Oh, hella good. Dude. My guy. UD. There you go, my guy. There you go. All the way back to our old Dallas Mavs.com, DNM.com days, my man. What's up? What is up? Did you call me psych earlier? Was that you? Did I catch that? I kind of just glossed over that. I was like, wait, what? What the heck? Whoo! All right, guys. I'm not going to take any more of your time. We all got to get to bed, and I'm going to release you off to the other streams, right? Feeling so freaking good. Go Mavs. Okay. You know I gotta do it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go!